unversüchlich. Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any... in the domain.
और शिट गाइस, सारी बातें मेरी फिजूल की हो गई। अब मैंने चेक किया है, वो माइक मेरा बंद हो पड़ा था, माइक मैंने ऑन ही नहीं किया था। दोबारा गाइस मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, गाइस आज की जो लाइव स्ट्रीम, इस टाइम को जो मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम करता हूँ वो ज़्यादातर स्टोरी गेम्स होती हैं, उनकी लाइव स्ट्रीम करता हूँ। तो अभी तो हमें एंड करनी है किंगडम कम डिलीवरेंस 2, तो उस पर ज़्यादा हमारा फोकस है। तो उसको एंड करेंगे तो कोई और दूसरी गेम खेलेंगे। वैसे तो मैं पहले आउटर वर्ल्ड खेल रहा था, तो आउटर वर्ल्ड का सीन ये था, उस पर क्या हो रहा था, उस पर यूट्यूब प्रमोट नहीं कर रहा था। तो अभी इस टाइम पर, इस सिनेरियो पर मेरा चैनल इतना आगे नहीं है, तो इतना मुझे फ़र्क पड़ता है। मतलब व्यू नहीं आएंगे तो मैं वो गेम नहीं खेलूंगा, उसको मैं इग्नोर करूंगा, कोई दूसरी गेम खेलूंगा। ज़्यादातर मैं फोकस वही गेमें करता हूँ जिसमें मुझे ज़्यादा व्यूअरशिप मिले। और जो भी मुझे, और ज़्यादातर बंद आप आते हैं तो कमेंट करते हैं, वो उसमें भी मुझे फन आता है। तो गेम मैं ऐसी खेलूंगा जिसमें आप नहीं आएंगे, व्यूअर नहीं आएगा, तो मैं चाहूँगा ये खेलने का कोई बात ही नहीं। जैसे ही मैं ऑफलाइन खेलना शुरू कर दूँ, बात सेम हो जाएगी। तो हम वही करते हैं। और दूसरी, ये इस गेम की स्टोरी का, जिसको हमने ये एंड की थी लाइव स्ट्रीम पिछली वाली, वो सीन ये था, हमने, कैरेक्टर का नाम क्या है, बहुत हार्ड है, मुझे नहीं आता इसकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन, जो जो वर्ड है वो मैं प्रोनाउंस नहीं कर पाता हूँ, तो उसको इग्नोर करते हैं। ऐसे समझो किंग का बेटा था, उसको हमने बचाया कार्सल से। बचाने के बाद हमने थोड़ा और ज़्यादा काम किया था हमने, जो उसके बाद हमें मालूम पड़ा, जिसे जिसे हमारा मुकाबला चल रहा है, वो बंदा आने वाला है इस जगह पर। तो उस जगह पर हमें जाना था, तो हम वहाँ आ गए। तो हमने कुछ उसके लिए कपड़े चाहिए थे, मतलब जैसे हम वेटर बन के आए, वी आर वेटर। चलो अब स्टार्ट करते हैं, कोई ज़्यादा आगे आपको नहीं बताता हूँ। और कुछ नहीं।
What are you getting at? Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That
I apologize, sir. Which wine?
Hand
Red.
cannon. Can you
Am I
believe it?
speaking in Latin?
Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr
I'll be right
König
back.
surely knows this too.
With the wine.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere
Thank
in the
you,
region.
waiter.
We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend
We are better
yourselves
guys right now.
with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment.
गाइस किसी को भी रिप्लाई चाहिए प्लीज आप हाय लिखें प्रॉपर हाय मुझे वो नजर नहीं आता जो आप YouTube हाय लिखता है वो मुझे नजर नहीं आता
You're right, Eldris. But where
मतलब जो से हाय है वो मुझे नजर नहीं आता
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state
I
of
apologize,
our
sir.
armory. And
Which
the king
wine?
is surely aware of it as well.
That's the white.
Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation
Sir?
for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Hauptritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation.
गाइस इस सीन पर हम वेटर बने हुए हैं
His Majesty
Tokai,
thinks
and
about
a full
the matter.
cup.
Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
I apologize, sir. Which wine?
White Tokai.
Good, sir.
Well, thank the Lord.
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
Hey, youngster, some red.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short
Sir?
of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink and wants to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Maresh. Her efforts are commendable, but I don't think she will succeed. It takes a firm hand, not soft, feminine.
गाइस मुझे लगता है we don't need to
Though
give him a
claiming
thing
there weren't enough baths.
More
Somebody
wine,
support
Master
her.
Bailiff.
Something like this is better handled by
Come
trustworthy
closer.
people, like my friend, bathhouse proprietor.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
Keeping the city clean is important.
shit
Have money to
do
spend.
I need to go there
Arguing about who is going to wash where and how
no
is a waste of time.
I think we need to listen them guys
Time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle. Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them
What
with a
am I
place to
stealing?
wash up.
What nonsense! Next,
nice.
you'll want me to serve wine to
New
everyone
silver
for
might this be.
free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise,
that's what he's
everything
saying
would
that's
be
great
free.
guys
Don't put words in my mouth.
Didn't I? So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
I got word that Brutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
Hey, waiter!
At least until
Pour me
His
some
Majesty
monastery
honors
wine.
us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no
I
damage.
apologize, sir.
Ulrich,
Which
what have
one?
you got to say about it?
Monastery red.
Me? Well,
I knew it.
not sure what
Just picked that wrong one.
Horseshit! You know full well, everybody knows, he wiped the floor with you.
Compose yourself, Adam, and
sir.
stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not burden the anointed monarch with such...
Me? Compose myself? Me? I beg your pardon. I demand that you...
Ruhe! Franz, please continue.
I'm speaking about the
cup of
Brutard
monastery
incident.
wine.
You were there, weren't you?
Monastery wine.
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and
I apologize,
everything's
sir.
settled.
My
Which one?
ears must
Red.
be deceiving me.
And quickly.
Are you defending Brutard? Besides,
Is
if
it
his
monastery?
men attacked yours, as
Must
I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there?
Sir?
Leave nothing out.
I don't like Ruthard.
Thank
true,
you,
but
waiter.
In this case, it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Ruthard
Hey,
will
waiter,
cause any
pour
trouble.
me some Tokai.
He is sensible enough
Tokai
not to
means
draw
white.
attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an
Well,
end
thank
to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Now what?
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal.
Boy,
if we tolerate
I'd like some
this,
white.
the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I
he
suspect the
said white.
gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to
Sir?
us. That German, Menhard, is just hanging around the market looking for trouble.
Vanish!
Don't be
Hear me?
ridiculous, Forsooker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster
Come
without
here
a
for a
shred
moment.
of proof.
Refill, sir?
Do you
We're
think I
not some
come to
old
the council just
fishwives
to
in the
guzzle wine?
marketplace.
Come here!
So you will...
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just...
More pressing than the
All right.
I knew it while you're... Because I'm bored. And because I told you.
Will soon be the laughing stock of the...
So, let's...
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? And did you count those winged figures?
My words exactly.
I counted 20.
And you counted correct. Good. So you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
You, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Since there is the eternal dispute over the cathedrals, the building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Because those so-called
Hey,
craftsmen are a
Pour me some
band
monastery
of
wine.
parasites.
Red one.
Pay them, they come late, or report sick. And if they do come, their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to put it right. It's a waste of time. I tell you, a waste of time.
Adam, don't interrupt the proceedings with your drunken ranting, even if you are in the right. And as for you, Endelin, Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I
Hey,
get
boy,
the feeling there's
a
something
full cup
other
of
than the
monastery
welfare
wine.
of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your
Good.
horses, gentlemen.
No, no, no.
That space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, mein Freund. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Hey,
Excuse me.
A full cup of
You
monastery
wanted to
wine.
buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopring.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rutard.
Azonal Gyurcsák össze, a legjobb katonáikat, és keljenek útra!
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this banner fights!
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here, and yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Kuttenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you looking for friends among us?
Let us say rather that we have chosen a side. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. He's reliable and has his heart in the right place. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobula, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Sadie?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Better communion wine than kosher, is it?
You say fraternize they may, but how do you expect to reconcile their approaches? Warring and diplomacy.
I'm glad you finally accepted my invitation.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
So, be so kind as to enlighten me.
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity. It was only due to my acquaintances in a court that I escaped execution.
Oh. I thought it was Henry who saved your neck.
My neck was not at risk in Malashov. I may have still been a prisoner with my personal freedom restricted, but they never broke my spirit.
You say you're a poet. How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Okay, guys, I think he's not a poet and he has And also he's not a fighter. He's a mischief. Who just tell the lie. He's a liar. As now I have understood. But maybe I can be wrong, but
How come almost
I'm not.
nobody here knows you?
But right now I'm sure he's a liar.
Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly but surely.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Do you have the goods? I'm not going to die.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow, but certain defeat.
I'll get on it then.
I wish
I'd rather just...
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
No. I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Pah, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them.
Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without a by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize
for interrupting our conversation.
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. Don't try my...
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parishes. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him. Lost everything and then came creeping home again.
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old rogue.
You're dishonoring your home.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults